Alright, so Sable Ward and the Unknown are finally in the game, and I kind of just want to go over their perks real quick. Because some of them got some changes from the PTB to the live version of the game. I don't think any of the Unknowns have changed, but some of Sables have changed, and honestly, I think they're pretty decent. I think they get a little bit more hate than they should. So we're going to go over this one. This one... What the hell? Did she just twitch? Am I spazzing? Did she just twitch? Okay, we're gonna go over Wicked. Your self-unhook attempts in the basement always succeed. When you're unhooked, or unhook yourself, you see the killer's aura for 20 seconds. So... Ah, she twitched! No! Bro, she twitched just like the Unknown does. The unknown is making it think that it's making us think that it can't perfectly replicate humans with its appearance, but it can. Sable's part of the Unknown confirmed. I wonder if that's intentional or if that's just a bug. Yo, there it is again. Anyways, so Wicked, your self-unhook attempts in the basement always succeed. So basically, deliverance without the safe hook rescue requirement. After you unhook yourself, you see the killer's aura for 20 seconds. After you're unhooked or unhook yourself. And Peanuts specified that it works on any hook, so it doesn't have to be basement for that part of the effect. And then you got... Wicked itself is not really great. It's pretty bad in my opinion. You know, the 20 seconds of aura read on the killer is solid, I guess. Probably really good for Swifts, but yeah. And then you got Strength and Shadows, which is honestly really solid in my opinion. When in the basement, you heal at 70% normal healing speed without a medkit. And then when you finish healing, you see the killer's aura for 10 seconds. So you could potentially unhook yourself and then heal yourself, and you would have a total consecutive 30 seconds of aura reading on the killer. Which, you know, it's not nothing, you know, but it's not worth it to bring Wicked. Wicked is just pretty much a dead on arrival perk in my opinion. Strength of Shadows is honestly really solid. Healing in basement is not a bad idea. It's usually a really safe place to do it. You got to watch out, though, for, you know, barbecue and chili and stuff like that. The killer doesn't even need to be running Territorial Imperative to, you know, see you, which a lot of people are talking about right now. There's plenty of aura reading perks that'll give you away in basement. Darkness Revealed, barbecue and chili, Awakened Awareness if they got it down on top of basement, you know. Just a bunch of perks that'll give you away. So if you're running Distortion, though, that could be all right. And then you have the most controversial perk of them all, and the one that's also been changed, Invocation Weaving Spiders, which is a brand new type of perk. Obviously, pretty much the same thing. Takes 120 seconds to perform. 50% increase in speed for each person. 100% if they also have Weaving Spiders. And you're broken for the rest of the trial. Except for now, the changes, instead of 15 charges on every single gen, it reduces all charges on all gens by 10. So it basically applies a brand new perk to every single gen. A lot of people are hating on this, saying it's a secret killer perk and calling it trash. But honestly, I think it's a really good perk. As long as the person who uses it is good enough to be able to loop without, you know, a health state, potentially. You could bring Dead Hard or Off the Record with it, and if the killer's, like, inclined to tunnel you with Off the Record, you can use that. You know, you'd have to have your teammates take hits so you could mend, and then maybe if you need to, Dead Hard again. I don't know, something like that, but yeah. Honestly, really solid, like, concept, but I don't know if it's going to be used a lot because people just are not confident being injured in this game, the vast majority of them. But yeah, brand new charges to every single gen's that's no joke. Honestly, I think I would probably use it, to be honest. We'll see here in the future, but yeah. Honestly, not bad in my opinion. But let's go over to the killer side. Back here. This ugly movugu right here. The Unknown. It's unknown how he became so ugly. Okay, so his first perk we'll go over, Unbound. 30 seconds after injuring a survivor by any means, you gain 5% haste after vaulting a window for 10 seconds. And this has the same condition like Gearhead. So if you injure a survivor, your 30-second timer starts. Say 20 seconds later, you down that survivor, well, the 30-second timer will restart. So it doesn't really have a cooldown in that regard. The only cooldown is... Oh, my God. The only cooldown is that 10 seconds. After you vault a window and you're 5% faster for 10 seconds, he'll... After you vault the window and you're 5% faster for 10 seconds, you can't vault for that 10 seconds and stack it. You would have to wait. You would have to injure another survivor and then vault. So, yeah. Honestly, pretty... It's just a mid perk. I don't think you'll be bringing it. Maybe as like part of a meme build with like Bamboozle, Superior Anatomy, Coup de Grace, something like that. I don't know, on Myers, maybe. Then this one right in the middle, I think, is his best perk by far, Unforeseen. When you perform the break action on a generator, your tear radius transfers to that gen for 30 seconds, and the radius is set to 32 meters. Obviously, this is really good for stealth killers, really good for stealth builds, really good for aura builds too, because, or really good for terror radius builds too, because if you have like colorophobia and you kick that generator, and any survivor who tries to heal by that gen will be slower by 50% for 32 seconds. But yeah, honestly, you could kick this gen with Trail of Torment at the same time. Your terror radius will be on that gen. You won't have a terror radius at all. And then once this wears off, you'll still have Trail of Torment, something like that. Maybe you could combine this with Dark Devotion. So you kick the generator, your terror radius is on it. 30 seconds later, you hit the obsession. Then you don't have another terror radius for another 30 seconds. Then you kick another gen, you know, something like that. And then finally, we have Undone. Probably his worst perk, in my opinion, except for when it comes to the Doctor. When a survivor misses a healing or repairing skill check, gain 3 tokens up to 30. When performing a break action on a gen, if you have any tokens, consume all of them. For each token consumed, the generator loses 1% progress and becomes blocked for 1 second. Oh, 1% total progress. I thought it was 1% progress. Then once the gen is unblocked, it starts regressing. So that means if a generator has 15% and you have 30 tokens and you kick the gen, it'll only do like 10%. Because it's of the total progress and not just a flat 1% per token. But it is 1 second per token, so if you have 30 tokens on a gen that's 99 would be like, probably, plus the initial base kick, you're probably looking at like 34% and then blocked for 30 seconds. And then if you had pop on top of it, it'd be like 60% and then blocked for 30 seconds. But yeah, it's kind of a bad perk in my opinion. Because survivors really don't miss skill checks. It'll be solid on Doctor, that's about it. So that was the perks between Sable and the Unknown. I kind of just wanted to go over those because those changed a pretty decent amount from the PTB to the live. Wicked was originally completely useless at first. I think it had to do with the mangled status effect, or like recovering from status effects faster maybe. But they just decided to get rid of that entirely. So I think you had to be in basement to do it though. But yeah, I don't know. I think both of them have 2 serviceable perks, and both of them have 1 bad perk that are pretty niche. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of these new perks, and let me know if you guys plan on getting the Killer or the Survivor in this chapter. But that is for this one. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one.